Hello, everybody. Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Right, guys, so today we got some big news, and that's because the couples for the newest season of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After have finally been revealed. So today on Valentine's Day, and it's weird or interesting because just a few days ago, one of the cast members that is on said, oh, look out for, February 14th, because I'm going to have some big news for you guys. And I think this is what she was talking about. So let's look at the names. Let's look at who's going to be joining the cast, and let's discuss. I have some opinions about some of these couples, and I will let you guys know what I think, and then you guys will let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We all have opinions on these couples, so let's go through these couples. This is coming to us from TV Insider. 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After cast. Big Ed and more join season 8 of the show. So, guys, right before we get into this piece right here, did we not call this or what? I mean, we did call it, right? Big Ed and Liz split up right after getting married. They got married like last August or something like that. And then rumors came out that they were splitting up, and that, Liz was with this new man, and then more and more pictures came out. And then we said it, right? We said that, oh, they were probably trying to keep it on the down low because they were trying to film it, either the wedding or what happened after the wedding. They were trying to film that, and they were trying not to spoil the storyline, but somehow Liz just kept posting pictures on the internet, and eventually they were forced to admit that they had broken up. And obviously all of that is going to be filmed, and we're going to get to see it. Now, the only issue is that, considering that we know that they're split up, what's the point of watching? Like, what's the point of watching this breakup? We know they're done. This is kind of stupid, in my opinion. They should have kept it hidden, or they should have released this whatever footage that they had sooner, because now we know the end result. They're not together, so we're just going to be watching a bunch of nothingness, really, at least when it comes to Big Ed and Liz. We kind of know exactly the story. He's toxic, and she just goes back to him, and they're going to argue about every little thing. We know how that goes. Okay, so the couples of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 8 have been revealed. Among the pairings announced by TLC on Wednesday, February 14, are Big Ed Brown, a franchise staple, unfortunately, I'll have to say, and his partner Liz, as well as 6 other couples, hoping for a lasting connection. Now, this is going to air or premiere on Sunday, March 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. or 7 Central on TLC. So March 17, guys, is just about a little over a month away from premiering on TLC. So Season 8, the couples continue to navigate the highs and lows in their relationships, including everything from preparing for first impressions with the in-laws to managing significant cultural differences to working through turbulent family dynamics and more. These couples are kissing and the honeymoon stage goodbye as they navigate the next step in their love story. So 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After is produced by Sharp Entertainment, a part of Sony Pictures. The series has been filmed in 56 countries, and translated into 44 languages. Really, I honestly did not know that it was in that many. And when it comes to lasting marriages, TLC says that 90 Day Fiancé has a 78% success rate, higher than the national average. Guys, I don't have the stats to go against TLC and their word here, but I would be shocked if that is accurate. That does almost 80% success rate TLC is claiming for their couples. Is that across all of the spinoffs? Or is that just, on one, like, is that just for Happily Ever After? Because the couples are already kind of married and you're just seeing what life is like after they got married. Is that it? Or is that for all their shows? Because that seems awfully high, considering that recently it feels like almost every couple ends up breaking up. It's definitely lower than 50%. So I don't know where they're getting that number from. And if anybody has the actual statistics, let me know, because I think TLC is not really being truthful here with that number. Patrick and Thais are back. And there you have them, Patrick and Thais. We last saw them about a year and a half ago. And of course, Patrick's brother John is currently on the single life. And so we've been seeing Patrick and Thais also, on Pillow Talk. So we've been seeing them kind of here and there, but not on the main show. So they're going to be coming back. Patrick and Thais. Thais is 26 from Brazil. Patrick is 33 from Nevada. I believe they live in Austin right now. Previously appeared on 90 Day Fiancé. When Thais left Brazil to be with Patrick, she hid from her family that she intended to marry him, which caused a lot of tension during their 90 days. Now the couple is traveling back to Thais' hometown for the first time since the birth of their daughter, and they hope they can mend relationships, chiefly with Thais' father, who still expects Patrick to ask for his daughter's hand in marriage, but thinks they could turn for the worse when Patrick's rowdy brother John tags along on the trip, and Patrick's father shows up with some unexpected demands. So John is infiltrating himself here into the storyline. Once again, he was the star of Patrick and Thais the last time around. They were kind of boring. There wasn't much there, in my opinion. I mean, I have nothing against Patrick and Thais, but they were just not very exciting. They were kind of a little boring. Their storyline felt flat to me. And that's when John came to the rescue. And, say whatever you want about John. I don't know if he's a great guy or not, but he was entertaining, on the show. He's always entertaining. He obviously destroyed Sparkle's Jabri Bell at the tell-all, and that's kind of how he became a fan favorite, and fans have demanded to see him back. And they're not only are they seeing him on the Single Life now, but they're also going to see him as part of the storyline. And I'm telling you guys, the reason why we're seeing him is exactly for why I'm saying it's because Patrick and Thais, they're boring. TLC knows it. So they're going to bring John to the rescue to try to salvage the storyline, because I don't think TLC would be filming this without the excitement that John brings. This is just a boring storyline, in my opinion. Perhaps some of you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you do, but that's my opinion. Second, now, this is one of the couples that I'm not looking forward to. Perhaps I'm looking more forward to Patrick and Thais. I do not want to see these two return. One of my least favorite storylines of all time on 90 Day Fiancé. Just such a frustrating storyline. And I'm getting a little tired of the storyline where there's the American lady going to a Muslim country, and then she's having such a hard time, adapting to the norms there. But what's odd about this couple is that, Nicole, Nicole and Mahmoud. So Nicole, when she went back to Egypt, she knew exactly what she was getting herself into. And it made absolutely no sense why she went back there. She basically said it herself. She felt suffocated. She wanted to kind of look like this extravagant Hollywood type. She likes to dress in nice clothes. She likes to do her hair and all of that stuff. And Egypt is not the place for that. It's not the place for her. She did not feel comfortable there at all. It honestly looked like she wanted to off herself in the scenes that I saw. Yet she still went there. And, the only reason why I think she did, guys, is I think she just wanted to be on TV. I think she's an opportunist. I think she wanted to use this whole situation of, having issues, adapting into the culture over there. I think she wanted to play off of that on purpose for TV. Like, you guys will remember that she went to the pool and she was wearing a burkini, like she was completely covered from head to toe. And that was, I think, one of the highlights of their season. But I don't know, guys. I don't like Mahmoud. I don't really care for Nicole either. This is a weird couple. I don't care for these two at all. Like I said, maybe you guys feel different, and that's okay. This is just my opinion. I find them frustrating, and I'd rather them be doing whatever they want to do, but stay off my TV. This is kind of how I feel. So Nicole and Mahmoud. Mahmoud is 31 from Egypt. Nicole is 40 from California. Previously appeared in 90 Day Fiancé the other way. After 4 years in Egypt, Nicole returned to LA in hopes that she and Mahmoud can make a life together in America. As Nicole rediscovers herself in LA, how will Mahmoud cope with the huge cultural differences he's about to face? Will they be able to find common ground, or are their differences too much to overcome? I mean, I've seen them online on the internet. I've seen, Mahmoud kind of like out and about on Instagram in LA. So it hasn't been a secret that, they've been in LA. It's been heavily rumored that they were filming for 90 Day Fiancé. And I really think that this is one of those couples. I think I spoke about that yesterday in the Ariella and Biniam video that I did. And by the way, speaking about that, just a quick update on that. Ariella did say something that Biniam is single in a comment on Instagram. So it appears that she's kind of confirming the news there. But in that video yesterday, I did talk a little bit about how, the show because Cynthia Decker said that the show can actually, pull people apart. But I think that the show can also pull people together or squeeze them together simply because, like I said, in this case, I really feel like Nicole really wanted to be on TV and she wanted to be in the spotlight. And I don't know that she would be with Mahmoud for any other reason, because she seemed like she wanted to literally jump off a cliff. In all of the scenes that we saw on the last one, there didn't seem to be any love there. So it's a relationship I absolutely don't understand whatsoever. Maybe you guys understand it differently, and please let me know if you do, because I just don't get it. Okay, Michael and Angela. Now, this is one, guys, that we've known for some time. We covered this on this channel before. So we've known it for a couple of months now that Michael has been in the USA. He's finally arrived in the USA. And I think, before I get into what this article says here, but it was rumored at the time that Angela went to Nigeria, stayed there for a short amount of time, and then came back with Michael. But regardless, I'm pretty sure that we're going to see what Michael's journey is going to be like once he comes to the USA, and how he's going to adapt living with Angela, living with her family. Of course, she has a pretty extensive family that he's going to have to deal with, lots of grandkids running around and all of that stuff, and Michael is going to have to deal with all of that. So how is he going to react? I think that's what the angle is going to be about. I got to tell you guys, I'm not a fan of Angela. I really think that Michael put in the work to finally come to America. I know Angela has a lot of haters, but I got to tell you guys, I'm actually, for once, excited about an Angela and Michael angle, because it's been stale. It's been stale for seasons and seasons and seasons. I've been so sick of seeing Angela go back to Nigeria, just be super abusive to Michael, and then basically break up with him, come back to America, and then, talk for a couple of months about how Michael is just so horrible, and then not divorce him, and then basically go back and do the same thing, and then we have another season of basically more of the same. So this time around, at least Michael is making his way to the U.S., so it's a huge change, and I'm actually kind of interested about how that's going to play out. You guys let me know what you think about that. Michael, 35, from Nigeria, and Angela, 57, from Georgia, previously appeared, Georgia, the state, not the country, previously appeared in 90 Day The Last Resort. After years of waiting and multiple visa denials, Michael has finally secured a make-or-break spousal visa interview. Angela joins him in Africa to prepare for the most important day of their lives, but a cascade of unsettling discoveries leaves Angela grappling with the darkest doubts she's ever faced about her marriage. Will Michael finally get to see Georgia? Yes. Yes. Can Angela finally exorcise the demons that have shadowed their relationship, or will she cancel the visa for good? Guys, once again, you could see that just in the snippet, right? The preview snippet that we're going over here, you can see that this is just so behind the information that we have in real time on the internet. Like, the story has already been spoiled, guys. So we're going to see something that is just so outdated. This just doesn't make any sense. I mean, the whole thing is spoiled. We know that Michael comes to the USA. What skeletons he has in his closet, we'll see. I'm sure there's going to be some more cheating or something like that. God knows. But obviously, Angela decides that it's fine because she eventually brings him to the USA. So the storyline is kind of spoiled, and I don't think that we're going to get any answers about exactly what's going on in real time right now with Michael and Angela, at least based on this snippet right here. So slightly disappointing, but I guess it's still better than Angela just going back to Nigeria. Big Ed and Liz. So I kind of spoke about this just a little before. So we already know, another one that the story is spoiled. We already know that they break up. Liz has a new man. Ed says he has a new girlfriend as well. So happily ever after for this one. Nope, there's no happily ever after. It's pretty much done and over with. They got married in August, but then they broke up like a month later, and they've been apart ever since. At least that's the information that we have now. So Ed and Liz. Liz is 31 and Ed is 58, previously appeared on The Last Resort as well. Following a successful therapy retreat in Florida, Ed and Liz settled in Arkansas and are planning the wedding of their dreams, but the two must or still have a lot to overcome, including making sure Liz's daughter is well adjusted in their new home and coping with the mounting financial pressure of a move and a wedding. Will the couple finally walk down the aisle or collapse one last time? So, yeah, I mean, like, they walk down the aisle and then they collapse. So they kind of do both there. You can kind of see though once again that the snippet, the preview, and all this is kind of a little like behind once again. So yeah, they don't last. You guys know that. Everybody pretty much knows that at this point. All right, Emily and Kobe. So a couple I don't mind. Emily and Kobe. I had reservations about them when I first met them. Before I even saw them together, I wasn't sure that Kobe, like he met. They met. They basically like had a one-night stand. She got pregnant, and then she went back to the States, and I believe she gave birth there without Kobe. So it was hard to tell what kind of guy Kobe was going to be like. But I think he's a pretty good guy. And I believe that they have 2 kids, and I think she's pregnant. Either that or they have 3. I'll tell you guys in a second. But yeah, I believe they're still living with Emily's parents. We see them on Pillow Talk. We've seen them here and there, so it's not like we haven't heard anything about them at all. So still pretty prominent in the 90 Day Fiancé universe. Kobe, 36, from Cameroon. Emily, 31, from Kansas, appeared on 90 Day Fiancé with 2 kids and her parents in tow. Emily accompanies Kobe on a pilgrimage to his home country of Cameroon for the first time. Emily can't wait to meet her husband's family, whom she's never met before, but soon finds herself hard-pressed to prove she can be a good Cameroonian wife. So, okay. I'm kind of interested in this because she's making the journey back to his home country. I'm actually kind of curious and kind of interested to see this storyline play out. You guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Do you guys like Kobe and Emily, or you just don't care for them? Let me know what you think about these two in the comment section down below. And once again, when I said that I had reservations about this cast, guys, am I the only one that's having serious Gino and Jasmine fatigue? Because at this point, it's getting ridiculous, guys. I mean, we're seeing them basically every season. It's mind-blowing that they're just on all the time. Like, what is going on, TLC? Why do we need to see Gino and Jasmine all the time? It's so tiring. Perhaps it's just me, but I am just so sick and tired of it because we know exactly what the drama is with these two. Jasmine blows a gasket literally every episode on some minor stuff. And that just basically happens on repeat. You can put the previous season on repeat, or the one before that, or the one before that on repeat. It's literally the same thing. And, a lot of people have started to believe that a lot of their scenes are fake, like, the lip gloss scene and a bunch of other scenes just seem fake, like the strip club and all that. Honestly, I do think that most of their scenes are fake, if not rehearsed or acted. And so, I don't know. I am just, I'm having some serious Gino, called him Gizmo last time, Gino and Jasmine fatigue. So, Jasmine, 36, from Panama, Gino, 54, previously appeared on 90 Day Fiancé. Gino and Jasmine had a rocky 90 days, and now they both feel betrayed when certain agreements aren't followed through on, leaving their future hanging in the balance. Will Jasmine stay in the USA long enough for the couple to find their happiness, or will Gino's mistakes drive Jasmine back to Panama? Look, guys, I got nothing else to say on this one. I am just so sick and tired of Jasmine. If you guys feel the same way, let me know. If you're excited to see them, let me know. Like I said, it's fine to disagree. I think we all have our favorites and our less than favorite couples. It is what it is. All right, and also we have Lauren and Alexei. So Lauren was the one that hinted that something big was dropping on February 14, and yeah, it dropped that they're coming back on the show. So Lauren and Alexei Bravarnik are coming back. Alexei, 35, from Israel, and Lauren, 35, from Florida, previously appeared on Lauren and Alexei After the 90 Days. After having 3 kids in 3 years, Lauren and Alexei are finally ready to hit the brakes on baby making. But when Lauren reveals her plans for a major life overhaul, Alexei worries about losing the balance they finally found. Can the couple find happiness as individuals while keeping their family together? Okay. It's a couple that I haven't seen much recently. I know that they've been here and there. I believe they've been doing Pillow Talk as well. And they've been appearing here and there, but we haven't really seen like them on a major show in some time. So I'm fine with them being here. I'm not like their biggest fan. I'm not like their biggest hater or anything. But I'm fine with them being here. Like I said, it's just Gino and Jasmine, just too much exposure recently. And I kind of feel the same way about Big Ed and Liz as well. Just so much exposure, guys. for these couples. It's like TLC has gotten so uncreative. They're just bringing back the same people over and over and over and over again. And I don't know, guys. Like I said, I don't want to rant too much about this. Perhaps, you guys feel a lot more positively about this cast than I do, but I think there's at least like 3 or 4 couples that I'm just not excited for, with Nicole and Mahmoud being at the very top of the list of people I just did not want to see. Gino and Jasmine right beneath it, I guess I could say. Whatever you want to say about Gino and Jasmine, they at least provide some silly drama, but still, it's just too much. TLC, you need to do better. You need to come up with new couples. You need to keep it fresh. This is getting stale, just rehashing the same couples all the time. I think you can do a better job. That's my opinion, guys. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know who you're excited to see come back. Let me know who you're not excited to see come back. Let me know who you'd hope TLC would bring back, because there's other couples out there that they haven't brought back, but they're bringing these ones back. So you guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button right over there for more content right here on the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.